Here we go, another video. Little Trump here. Like, subscribe, comment, share.
Got a call that there was harassment going on. I don't see any harassment. Have you seen any harassment?
Why? Why would you flip me off?
Because you target people specifically that have different views from you and try to make them feel stupid for it.
I got customers. They're just uncomfortable people filming.
Okay. Yeah. Are you uncomfortable when your customers just flip off random people in front of your store?
I appreciate it if you guys just step off my sidewalk, please.
Yeah. This is a public sidewalk. It's not yours.
You shouldn't be here. Be on the sidewalk, okay?
Okay.
Why don't you be on the sidewalk? In my eyes, this is my public space, and I can trespass somebody from this space.
I would love to see you
Really?
try.
I'm not going to trespass you.
You can't do it.
This is my space.
It's not your space. Then try to do it.
Just go away and have her leave me alone. Go away. You're obnoxious, and you're strange. You are such a mess.
The police are down.
Oh, the police are coming. They said they're calling the police.
So she just got flipped
Why
off.
would you flip me off?
No. Sorry, Julie.
What's wrong? Why would you just do that? I don't even know who you are. I'm sure you're a nice woman. Why would you just do that?
Who I am, because I don't post myself on the internet.
Yeah. Why did you do that to me?
Looks. That's why we were just having a conversation. Okay. No, thank you.
Well, yes, thank you, because you took the time to flip me off. You obviously feel real strongly about me. Why would you feel so strongly about me that you would do that while at breakfast with your friends?
Why are you here today?
To find out why you just flipped me off.
What's your sign say?
It actually says diversity is not our strength. Yeah,
I
and
agree
I'm willing
with the
to
sign.
accept that maybe I'm wrong and have my mind changed. But why did you do that?
What has diversity done to you?
Why did you do that to me? And why would you feel the need to do that at breakfast with your friends?
Well, I'm diversity because I have different opinions since I flipped you off. What bothers
Why did you do that? What are your opinions that would lead you to do that?
Well, I definitely have different feelings on gun control. That is what I know you from mainly.
Okay.
Was your posing with the gun at Kent State, which since you went there, I'm sure you know of the history.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, you didn't know that?
I don't know you. I'm so sorry. At Kent State, though?
Yes, I had a rifle, an AR-10, on campus the day I graduated because students there were not allowed to defend themselves with a handgun and concealed carry on campus, but they have a policy there that guests can carry their rifles openly. And I thought that was pretty hypocritical that guests and non-students can come onto campus with an AR-10, but I couldn't be on campus with a legally concealed firearm to protect myself.
Yeah, it's hypocritical at a place where people were shot.
Who were they shot by?
What do you mean? You went to the school. You know the history.
Yeah, I do. So who were they shot by?
But I kind of want to go back to your...
No. Don't touch my stuff, number one. We're going to go back to why you would feel so strongly to flip me off and not be willing to have a dialogue. Why won't you answer the question?
Because I'm asking you a question.
Why won't you answer the question?
Okay. You're here about diversity, and we have diversity.
One thing about liberals is they can't argue or they can't debate. They just do short burps. I guess they are burps of words, and then they can't defend them.
Specifically, I'm here because you felt the need to put up an offensive gesture because you feel some type of way about me, one way or the other. And so you would do that to me because of my posing with a rifle on campus for a graduation photo 7 years ago?
That was the start of the opinion. Probably because you target people specifically that have different views from you and try to make them feel stupid for it. And that just shows a lot about your character.
So I target people who think differently and then they look stupid?
No, you specifically target them to make them look stupid. Okay. And then I know you were at the farmer's market a little bit ago and then got into it with the council. And our council has done a lot for us. We're a great city. Yeah. You're not even from here. And you're coming and picking fights with our local government. That is
really?
Yeah.
So that was your interpretation of what happened with
She's exposing their stupidity, and they don't like it.
Julie Townsend in the Lakeland Farmers Market and the Lakeland Police Department.
You ate the fries too?
I mean, you just listed our local official and the police department.
Yeah, they tried to trespass me from public property. I'm an American citizen. This is a public street. They tried to illegally. That was illegal, by the way, to try and trespass me from public property.
Well, they love illegals.
And you were okay with that?
I mean, do support like my
Honestly, people
community.
get arrested for disturbing the peace all of the time.
Yeah. How is having conversations disturbing the peace?
Because, like I said, you're not opening a dialogue to have a conversation. You're opening them to antagonize them and make them feel stupid.
Yeah. So just because people are stupid doesn't mean that I've done that to them. They are just that way because they are that way.
Right.
And I'm over here. It says, change my mind. I'm literally opening a conversation. That's what I do actually every single week is have a conversation.
You're not open.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not the one flipping people off because I know they have different political opinions. No, I don't treat people that way. I come out with a sign. And I say, this is my opinion. We're in a public square, in a traditional public forum. You can change my mind.
So explain your diversity is not our strength.
Yeah, so I talk to leftists like you every single week. And I know you are. It's not that hard to figure out. I talk to them every week, and I hear the same slogan when we talk about immigration, when we talk about the fraud in Minneapolis, when we talk about different communities. You ask me a question? Are you trying to listen, or are you? Okay, thank you. When I talk to leftists, I hear constantly the slogan that diversity is our strength, but I'm not convinced of that. I'm not convinced when we've let in third world countries just flood in through migration or refugee statuses. I don't see how diversity in that sense is strengthening our country. I actually
agree.
see the opposite. But if anyone has any proof for otherwise, I'm willing to see if my mind can be changed.
Oh, I'm not a part of this conversation. I just wanted to hear your opinion.
According to what we've seen in the last, few months, diversity, how do I put it? Increases it strengthens their pocket, the illegals' pocket.
Okay.
That, and so I'm willing to hear both sides. I support my friends. I'll listen to why you have your side, but this conversation's not for me.
No, I appreciate that. Yeah, so that's, if you have any proof for how diversity is strengthening the country, I would love to hear it, and maybe my mind will be changed.
Your mind won't be changed. So I'm going to kind of go back to enjoying breakfast with my friends and living my life.
I think it's funny. You stated that I come out here to target people when they look stupid. I'm literally engaging in conversation after you guys asked me to explain my point of view. And what do? You shut down the dialogue and you say, oh. Is this your server?
No.
Yeah, well, but it's funny that you say that you don't want to talk to me after asking me to elaborate on my sign, and you guys say that I don't come out here to engage in conversation. You guys just ask me to, and then you won't respond to me.
You're not engaged into a specific type of conversation.
Yes.
You're like nodding, but you're not listening. And you've been doing this for 7 years.
I've asked you. You know a lot about me. She knows how long I've done this. She knows my graduation photo. That's really funny. My mind can be changed. So you can do it.
Can you think of diversity different than just Black, white, Asian, Hispanic? What about diversity between men and women? Don't you think it's a privilege that you're a woman and you're different from men and you can come out and have your own opinion?
Yes, that's why I started off my opening statement with talking about specific communities of people coming in. When the left talks about diversity, they usually talk about, immigration en masse from third world countries or...
Did I say that at all?
Please. I'm not going on camera. Just asking to speed up. I got customers. They're just uncomfortable with people filming.
Okay. Yeah. Are you uncomfortable when your customers just flip off random people in front of your store and then try to accuse them of all these terrible things?
I'm not going on camera. And I appreciate it if you guys just step off my sidewalk, please.
Yep. This is a public sidewalk. It's not yours. This is not Fresco's sidewalk.
Let's not start that.
Do you have anything to change my mind about public property? Anyway, diversity between men and women. Yes, it's funny that you would say that because a lot of people on the left would say that there's not actually any diversity between men and women and they're the same and they can be interchanged.
Stupidity.
And there is, what is a woman? You guys can't even define what a woman is. So I actually love that you brought that up because your side really doesn't think that there's much diversity there. The diversity that I see the left championing is bringing in ethnic minorities.
That's the subject, and they're trying to change it
through refugee statuses, chain migration, and then when we see problems in those communities and how they're fracturing our national unity, we say, well, diversity is our strength, and we can't question it, and we can't change our immigration laws to restrict those people coming in. So that's what I would say.
Why does it have to be left versus right?
So diversity is a strength when there's assimilation, when there's immigration, especially illegal immigration, and they do their own cities and so on. That's not our strength. That's just another battle brewing for the future.
We're talking about diversity. Can't we all be mixed and equal?
Yes. So we can have diversity when it comes to, if immigrants bring in their culture,
And
as long
assimilate.
as that culture can be assimilated
Yep.
into America.
If we can have diversity, why do we have to change our mind?
Yeah, so I don't think it's our strength. I'm not saying that. I say diversity actually is not a strength. Assimilation and unity is our strength when it comes
Yep.
to our country. Now, I'm not saying diversity of like clothes and music and food. I'm talking about cultures and values and the what's that word?
So men and women with their differences should actually assimilate and have similar aspects, and we should not embrace our diversity between men and women.
Yeah. So men and women of any culture should assimilate into a country that they're being
Yep.
mass immigrated into, and they're immigrating in mass too. And so when we bring over people from cultures that don't have laws, I'm sorry.
The words aren't meaning things.
That's not it.
So how is diversity a strength?
Carry like a Webster dictionary, but I think we're not even talking about definitions.
So what is diversity to you?
Hold on. I'm gonna respect the business that we're at, and they did ask you to leave.
Now they
so
wanna
I'm not gonna
run.
engage any further.
It's a public sidewalk.
I know, but I'm gonna be respectful of.
But that just goes back to
Like,
It's funny, whenever I ask you a question, you have a lot to say when your friends are chiming in, but you don't ever have anything directly to say to me
Again, I'm choosing
about your
to respect
beliefs.
my community and this business, and
Okay.
so
Yeah, you're going to respect this business, but not traditional public forums and the First Amendment on public property. But I appreciate,
freedom of speech and her freedom to flip you off.
yeah, absolutely.
Beautiful day.
Yeah, did I say that she should be trespassed for doing that? I didn't say she should be trespassed for being offensive towards me. But you guys said that I should have been trespassed for being on public property. So that's very ironic. Anyway, neither of you have changed my mind. You want to last minute takers before I move on? No?
peace,
Move on.
peace, love.
Peace, love, and diversity, right?
They all want peace and love when they get challenged for their stupidity.
Okay, farewell.
Stay out of Lakeland, honey. You're going to have a bad day because I'm not going to do that.
No, he's saying sorry.
Why are you going inside?
Because I don't need to talk to you. Look, I don't care about opinions either way, but when you bug my customers who are trying to eat, then that's a problem for me, regardless of what your opinions are.
Yeah.
I'm trying to run a business, and I don't need customers that are upset
Yeah.
and everything that are now wanting to leave, and I'm losing money. So
Yeah.
find other people that aren't sitting down and eating and enjoying themselves.
Well, she addressed me first. Is that okay?
I understood that. But I think you could have addressed it in a much shorter time frame
Oh,
and thought about the other people around you, and not just
Yeah.
the people here and the
he's
people
trying
here.
to clear
could
that
actually
table
eat
to get
inside.
somebody
They're
else
in
in.
public right now. You know that, right? You have stuff on a public sidewalk, and so if people are upset, they could come inside and
Just to
eat.
give you information, I pay to rent this space.
Yes.
I have a $2 million insurance policy to cover my space.
Which costs
It's
$2,000 to
covered by an alcohol
$3,000
license. So in my eyes,
a year.
this is my public space, and I can trespass somebody from this space.
I would love to see you try.
I'm not going to trespass you.
You
That's the
can't
point
do
I'm
it.
trying to make.
So you have a
We've already had
permit
this
to hold
trespass issue
tables.
with you. I'm not trying to trespass anybody. I'm just telling you, this is my space.
It's not your space. Then try to do it. You can't do it. Why do the people in America, specifically Lakeland, love thinking that they own public property? He has a permit to just put tables on this public sidewalk. It does not make it private property. I feel like I've explained this 10 times now, specifically to people in Lakeland. This is why I have to keep coming back, because they just don't get it. How are you?
Okay.
How are you doing?
Say hi to Adam, though.
Adam Francisco. All right, Adam. Shout out to Adam. You've got a fan out here. Hi, how are you?
Good, how y'all doing?
Doing well?
We got
Notice the times we live in. She's got to run around with a bodyguard because of safety. And it's crazy that you can't talk to people and these days without the fear of getting shot or harassed.
call that there was harassment going on. I don't see any harassment. Have you seen any harassment?
Oh no, I was a little harassed earlier. A
Gotta love
little
this cop.
woman flipped me off. Can you believe that harassment? Yeah, so I'm guessing the restaurant owners called you?
I don't know who called. They remained anonymous.
We'll figure. Oh, okay. Well, we'll pull up the records, maybe find out public records. We'll see what they had to say. But yeah, no harassment, just conversation.
All right.
I think you guys probably know the drill.
All right. Well, enjoy your day. Thank you.
All right. Thank you guys. Thank you for being out here. Thank you for your service. We're back outside of Fresco's. We have to hop on their apparently private property here. Why did you guys call the cops on me for harassment? That is very funny. I noticed that I did not get trespassed though. So apparently to the owner of Fresco's, you cannot trespass on a public property. But anyway, thank you for the attempt to call the cops on me, wasting resources of the Lakeland PD for having dialogue. Apparently the owner of Fresco's thinks that dialogue and diversity is not a strength. I am diverse. I have a different opinion than him, but he actually agrees with me. It's not a strength because he doesn't want me on public property.
You shouldn't be here. Be on the sidewalk, okay?
Okay.
Why don't you be on
my.
the sidewalk? And if diversity, you're against diversity, can I get personal? Isn't like that's very diversified. You're a picture of diversity.
How so?
Look at you. Look at your makeup. You know, if you want everybody to look like you, is that what you're oh, smile. Oh, it isn't giggle time. It's serious what you're doing.
Yeah, well, you know what else is serious? That you want me to be removed from public property, but you're standing on the same
I'm not
street.
being obnoxious. Of course, I am being obnoxious,
Yeah,
but
you
I'm
are.
not carrying a sign with a camera. And that's what you're, and you've already been
So what am
told to
I
get
gonna
off of it.
Yeah, you know what happened?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I don't want to talk to you. Go
No,
away.
tell me.
Go away.
No, I'm not going to go away. You made a point to look at me and say, I'm not a supporter of yours.
I'm not.
And then you want me to be removed from public property. Tell me what happened the last time someone
Stop
tried to
being
do
so
that.
obnoxious. Okay, you're obnoxious. Go be obnoxious someplace else. Please, go away.
She
I'm not
got the
going to.
hippie
I'm
upset.
not going to go away. I'm going to stay here on this public street, just like
She's
you.
very obnoxious, okay? And she's a picture of diversity, but she's against diversity.
You keep pointing to like all of me and like
Your outfit,
complimenting
you want
my
everybody to dress
makeup.
like you and have makeup like
I
you?
want
Is that
you
what
to.
you're looking
Well,
for?
you like it when men dress like me, don't you?
Why would you say that? Is that supposed to be funny?
Yeah. Do
What
you
are
think it's
insinuating?
wrong for?
Implying something?
Yes, I think that you probably support weird things like men dressing like women and reading to children in libraries. Are you okay with drag queen story hour?
Minded outlook on life.
So
That's
change
the-
my mind. Change my mind.
I'm not going to. This is not the place for it, okay? And you're not supposed to be here.
Why
So
not?
would you just please leave me alone?
I'm not supposed to be here.
Would you please tell her to go away and leave me alone? Just go away and have her leave me alone. Go away. You're obnoxious. And you're
Leave me
strange.
alone.
Yeah, I'm the strange one. You're a grown man.
Going on the attack. Okay, you always have to have the last word, even though it's the wrong word.
Yeah.
I know.
You are a grown man. You are old enough to know better how to engage in civil discourse and dialogue with other people. I am just a woman out here engaging in free speech in the public forum, a traditional public forum. But guess what? We have liberals still out here.
The liberals are so horrible people, aren't they?
I agree.
I know we're the end of society, aren't we? You're a
Yeah.
mess. I know we
But
want
you said it, not me.
like you.
Yeah.
That's what you want.
You know what? I have a dialogue here. We can have a dialogue.
No,
You
I
can.
don't wanna have a dialogue.
Why
You're
don't you
obnoxious.
debate using
You're boring
facts?
me. You're boring me and you're obnoxious. She's boring and she's obnoxious. Print that. Go away. Get away. Just
I
get away
think
from
he has
me.
really enjoyed our conversation.
Away. Would you get her
Yeah,
out?
he
of here?
doesn't work for
Just get
you.
away from me. You are such a mess.
Oh, the police are coming. They said they're calling the police. I would have never spoken to you if you didn't sit there and walk out of the booth to say something to me. You walked out of the booth to say something to me. This man has as much voting power as you guys
Yep.
do. He wants people having discourse in the public square to be removed. And we've already been over it. We've already been over it. Are you guys calling the cops?
Oh, the cops.
Okay, good. Well, you said the police were coming. I don't want to leave the scene of a crime.
Then again,
So,
don't accuse me. Yes, I went and called the cops. No, I did not. Okay.
okay.
You can make your own mess
Well,
of things.
God bless you. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. I probably ruined your New Year's. What a way to start out 2026 for this guy.
You being so obnoxious. I love it. Okay.
Okay, good.
You're a mess.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, my mind wasn't changed. And maybe actually diversity of political opinions is not our strength because this guy would use the law to ban me from public property. That is also a form of diversity. That is not our strength. And the people he wants to import into this country actually don't believe in free speech either,
Yep.
which again is not our strength.
They'll
So
shoot you.
I appreciate
Yep.
him. I hope he has a wonderful 2026. I guarantee you someone like him couldn't probably refrain from talking about politics over the Christmas holiday and dinner with his family, and he would probably tell everybody there that diversity is our strength. He doesn't actually believe that. It's okay to bring in people who aren't kind to women, who would hurt me if I were in their country, and would do incredible, unimaginable acts of violence against me for being a woman. We can bring those people in. That's good. That strengthens our country. But
They're
diversity
lunatics.
of opinion and open dialogue, that's not good. And I shouldn't even be out here talking to people in the public square. Very hypocritical. How sad.
Yep. Ladies and gentlemen, that's it for this video. See you on the next one.